you don't know who you are and you don't define yourself by what God says, you will be defined by someone. You will let other people define you. Social media, comparison, you compare yourself to other people, that will define you for the negative. Your family, where you come from, all of those things will speak to you and try to define who you are. But all of those things will lead you down the wrong path. Speaking from my own background and from my history, is that I allowed the family that I was born into to surround me. So I was born and raised in the projects. I was teased when I was in school. I'm half white, half black. People told me because, I was an Oreo cookie, a half-breed, a mutt, all of these things. You're poor. You're never going to be anything. You don't belong here. And because of what I looked like, where I was from, I allowed those things to define me. And I felt less than for years of my life. I didn't go certain places because I didn't feel like that place was for me. Or I didn't do certain things because I felt I'm not good enough to do those things. And so if we allow other things to define us, it's not going to be good.
Well, you saying that makes me have empathy, not just sympathy. I don't just feel bad, but I want to empathize and put myself in somebody else's shoes and realize that people really have mind monsters that they're dealing with. And when you said that, it reminded me of a time where I would go into a restaurant and maybe be the only black person there, and I felt like I didn't belong. And I want to kind of stretch that out, saying that there's many people who they feel like that. And you might be like, oh, why don't they just get over it? Well, it's a mind monster.
Yeah.
And Satan has basically created an identity that's not really them. And so they feel too white, or they feel too black, or they feel too fat, or they feel too skinny, or they feel not smart enough, or they feel too poor, or they feel like I don't understand this language. And I think the beauty of the body of Christ is that we get to embrace all the different differences, because we've all been made in the image and likeness of God.